Good afternoon, Sophia. It's good to have you come in. Good to see you again. How are you doing? How are things?
Um, I don't know. It's just been like really rough, like a lot on me like lately, and I don't know. I just like can't stop like crying, and I cry at work. I cry at home. I just like feel like I can cry at any time, and I don't know. I'm just sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't understand why I am this way. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And you first and foremost, you don't have to apologize for how you feel. Um, and it sounds like it's been a lot. It sounds like it's been a lot for you to have to go through. Before we jump into it, are you okay if I just write some notes during our time together and just write some things down that you share with me? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So it's been heavy. Um, how else does it feel to be you right now with everything else in your life?
It's just a lot. Like I just like feel this like weight. It's just heaviness. Like I just feel like I'm in a fog. Like this like worthlessness. Like just constantly feel like something's on my chest. Like it's just a lot.
And you brought up some really interesting points, and one of the things that we'll tie into it in a second is you talked about this fog, and I'll unpack that in a little bit. I want to try something out today a little bit different than what we've done before, and it's something that we utilize in this aspect of narrative therapy that we use, and it's a process in which we try to view the problem as something outside of ourselves. Because I hear what you're saying of that heaviness and that weight on you, but what we want to do is, and we're all guilty of it. I myself am guilty of it. We see our problems in our lives as something that are us, or that are a part of us, and we want to kind of take this opportunity to kind of separate ourselves from that problem. And you brought up a great point. You used the word fog, and described this fog. So tell me more about how this fog is affecting you and weighing on you.
I just constantly feel like a failure. I feel like I'm just like this like burden. Like I just like keep like messing everything up.
How is it affecting your ability to function in life?
I just feel like I'm trying to like disconnect, like untether like myself from that. Like I just feel like I can't think about like anything else. Like I just feel like I'm constantly like underneath it.
What do you feel that this fog is convincing you of yourself or your abilities?
Um, that I'm a failure, like that I'm not like able to do anything, like I'm not capable of anything anymore. Like it's just taking over.
And when this fog comes into your day, like, is there a time of day where you feel it the most, or how does it feel when this fog comes into your life?
I feel like it consumes me. Like I feel like in the mornings, like before I even get out of bed, like I can't stop thinking about like work or money or my boyfriend or like how I'm gonna get through it. And so it just like affects everything.
Hmm. Like you said, that is that heaviness that you're describing of where it's affecting everything, and it when it comes in, does it affect or change the way you see things or your ability to see things?
Yeah, I feel like it just makes me not like want to try anymore. It just makes me feel like I'm not able to get above it. Like I just kind of feel like I'm drowning underneath it. Like I just feel like I'm not like who I used to be. I don't feel like I'm successful or like I matter anymore.
You in that statement you had said something about anymore and how it has been different. It sounds like from what life has been like today with this fog in it. Was there a time in your life where this fog wasn't there or wasn't present?
Yeah, I think that after college and I had a job at like the financial firm, like I felt like I was successful, like I was able to accomplish something. I was like getting through things. I was connecting. I was felt like I like mattered.
Do you feel that during that time you had any different abilities or strengths than you do now?
I felt confident. I felt like I enjoyed what I was doing. I felt like I was, learning things like quickly. I was connecting to people. I felt like I was um, like bringing worth to myself.
It sounds like a time where you were employing a lot of these strengths and abilities that made your life feel different than it does now. Would you agree with that? Do you feel that any of those strengths that you described from this time back in your life are present? Do you see any parts of that in you today? Maybe even despite this fog being here, do you see any of that within you?
Yeah, I still like work hard. I still, like show up, like despite like not wanting to, or despite like um, that feeling. I just like feel like I keep going through the motions, but I still help my mom. I still, like am wanting to finish school. I'm still, like doing what needs to be done.
So it sounds to me like despite this fog that's moved in and put this heaviness on you, you're still drawing from a lot of these strengths that are in you. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think it's, it's harder. It's harder to navigate through that, but yeah, like don't feel like I'm giving up, even though like sometimes I'm shutting down. I don't feel like I've given up. I still feel like I'm in the fight.
Yeah. Well, and I like that. I like that you're still in the fight. And I think there's an important fact that we need to kind of put a little pin on to here is the fact that you're still drawing from these strengths. You're still using them. And it seems to me like there is an aspect of your life where some of this fog has moved into and maybe obscured some of your vision of seeing these strengths that are inherently within you.
Yeah, like I definitely don't feel like the fog is me. I just feel like it's affecting my ability to like be me.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that's helpful of being able to say like I'm still there. I'm still showing up.
No, I think that's really strong, and I think the key part is that you are still showing up despite this pressure, heaviness, fog that has moved into your life. You're still showing up, and more importantly, you're still drawing upon these strengths, even that connect back to a time when you felt like things really were working. And I think the good part of that is this is a real clear sign that you have these strengths not only within you, but you're still using them now today. And I think that there's an aspect of some of this negativity and this fog that's settled in on your life that makes it harder to see that, but you're still, even as you've relayed to me, still using that today. And we're running out of time, but I do want to kind of recap on what we were able to accomplish today. The first one, like I said, is this technique where we try to externalize a problem. I think you did a great job of describing this fog and showing how it moves into your day. It affects kind of how you think and how you act and how you feel about yourself. And more importantly, I think you also uncovered this fact of this part of you that's always been there that I think still exists there today, that this fog is obscuring, that there is this aspect of you that's still trying, like you said, that's still in the fight, that's still trying to work through it. And I think those aspects really show some great strength and great possibility as to what does lie ahead. And so one of the things that we'll do is we'll work to continue on these concepts as we continue to meet and build on those strengths that you already have today. Sound good? Great. Thanks, Sofia. I appreciate it.